this is the day. Today, magbubuo tayo ng bagong bike. Bagong bike. I think ito na yung pang 5th bike ko. I think ito na talaga yung last bike ko kasi titanium frame yung gagamitin natin. So, ililipat ko lang yung mga bike parts ko from Surly. Tapos, ililipat ko sa bagong frame. And yan, dito ako sa Quiapo sa Decimal Bike Shop. At tingnan natin kung kamusta yung magiging result ng bike ko. And let's see. Ayan, dumating na yung frame natin from 1791 and today, simulan ko na yung bike build ko and I can't wait to finally unbox this new titanium frame. So goodbye, bakala muna tayo. And yeah, I'm so excited. I think 1 year ko na tong, almost 1 year ko to bago makuha kasi ako mismo yung gumawa ng geometry ng frame. It's for bike packing frame. And we customize it together with 1791 titanium frame. So, if gusto mo ng sarili mong geometry, ng sarili yung design ng frame, you can customize your own frame. It only take 2 months in order to build your own frame. Yan, naka-sealed talaga siya. Siguro 3 years na rin yung Surly na bakal bike ko. And na-realize ko, hindi pala yun yung dream ko. So, eto pala talaga. So, ayan. Na-realize ko lang din, sobrang gusto ko yung steel, pero may mga time lang na medyo mahirap siya for maintenance. Kaya, naisipan kong why not magpalit tayo ng titanium frame para yun na yung magiging lifetime frame ko all throughout. Abangan niyo kung ito na ba talaga yung lifetime frame. Lilipat ko lang yung mga parts ni Surly dun sa bago kong frame. And magpapalit na ako ng suspension fork kasi napansin ko na medyo mahirap sa mga trail. Kaya ayun, papalit na tayo. And yeah, buksan na natin siya. Oh, ang init pa niya. Parang kakagawa lang. So, actually, galing tong Taiwan. And dito lang siya dinidesign sa Philippines. Wow! Yan. Ito yung frame natin. So, sinamahan na siya ng seat post, bond paper. So, meron tayong mga ilang eyelets dito for bike packing. So, pina-customize ko na meron siya sabitan dito for our rock. This is built for suspension frame. So, pwede tayo maglagay ng suspension. Meron din akong name dito na nakalagay, Zarlim. Tapos ito, 1791, na naka-customize dito yung logo. And yun, it's time to build this frame to a new bike. Lilipat ko lang yung mga parts ng Surly frame ko to this new bike frame. I don't have a name yet. Yun. Pero may masasuggest kayo name. Feel free to suggest. Start na natin siyang i-build. Nandito ako sa Decimal Bike Shop. And yun, kompleto na rin sila ng mga parts dito. So kung may kailangan or may kulang akong parts, dito na natin siya bibili.
Hindi natin afford yung packs like ito. So this is itong mag Reebok YQ29 or 120 LED. So 34,000 siya dito. Pero nakasale siya ngayon. Kaya that's an opportunity. Ito na siya. Ayan na pala.
Open
natin.
Make sure ba?
Hindi, it's okay. You have a wow.
This is too bad.
Ang reba.
Sana may ibang color ng mga pink, ganon.
ko. Hindi ko pa alam kung ano yung ipapangalan ko dito sa bike natin. Comment below kung ano yung magiging name niya. And I'm so excited to use this on my next adventure. Samahan niyo akong mag-bike check. At lalabas muna ako. Tetest natin siya para mag-bike check. Sabi ko before, ito na talaga yung bike ko. Pero nagkaroon na naman tayo ng sakit. Tinamaan na naman tayo. So today, kakabuo lang ng bago kong bike. My fourth bike as of 2025. Today, I'm gonna do a bike check of my latest bike. Welcome! Chile! So, paalam muna tayo sa steel because nagkaroon tayo ng sakit. Welcome, titanium! So, ito yung binakong bike. Actually, nilipat ko lang talaga yung mga parts ni Surly ECR ko dito sa new frame ko, which is customized by 1791. So, pina-customize ko tong frame ko. Actually, pinaturn ko siya sa marine pine wood and may geometry ng Surly ECR. So, minodify ko lang yung mga sizing para sukat na sukat talaga siya sa akin. And naisip ko na why not build a new bike for bike packing na may suspension fork. Kasi napansin ko lang nung mga nakaraang trail rides ko is kailangan ko pa talaga ng suspension. Especially nung nag-Nepal ako, lahat ng mga kasama ko may suspension sila. So yun, why not build a new bike para mas ma-enjoy natin yung mga trails. So itong bike na to is I made it for off-road and for bike packing purposes. Hindi pa rin ako marunong mag-bike check. So first, ito muna yung bike check natin yung frame. So yung frame natin is titanium by 1791. So pwede kayo magpa-customize ng frame sa kanya. Sila mismo yung magdo-drawing ng frame at kung ano yung ideal na geometry na gusto mong gawin. And yun, pinalagyan ko lang dito ng mga eyelets. So kung makikita nyo, it's made for bike packing. So pwede tayo maglagay ng mga mounts ng rock. Tapos dito is yung ating lagyan ng bottle cage. And meron pa ako ditong eyelet. Hindi na natin siya makita. Tsaka dito sa ilalim. And yun, this is extra small size. And ano pa ba yung specs? Yung seat post natin, it's also titanium. Nagkaroon din ako ng recent issue about my seat post because kinumbine ko yung steel tsaka yung aluminum, which is nahirapan siyang kumapit. Kaya ngayon, mas maganda na isahin na lang natin yung metal. Kung titanium frame yung mas magandang titanium yung seat post. So ito, kasama na rin siya sa frame. Tapos yun, yung fork natin. Ito yung major upgrade ko dito is RockShox Reba. So yeah, I bought it sa Decimal. Around 17K. Sale na siya ngayon. So 120mm yung nilagay ko para pwede siya sa trail tsaka pwede rin sa mga highway ride. Kasi pag masyadong specific na like the more na mataas, mas mahirapan naman ako sa highway. Kasi minsan pumapadyak pa ako sa highway. And next, cockpit. So ito, Shopee lang to. Uno, 60mm, 5, hindi ko na alam. So uno yung cockpit natin. Tapos nagpalit na ako ng handlebar, hindi na ako loop bar this time. Balik tayo sa mountain bike setup. Pero meron siyang konting back sweep here para mas komportable sa ride. Then yung grip natin, this is Shopee lang din, 100 pesos. So ilalagay ko yung lahat yung links sa description below. Tapos group set ko, 1x12 Diore para mas okay sa trail. And hub. So yung hub natin sa wrap is Weapon True Axle. And dito naman sa likod is Hope Pro 4, which is true axle also. Mas matibay siya. And rotor ko para siya 160mm. And yun, all Diore 12 steel. Tapos yung rack ko naman, nabili ko lang siya somewhere. So, lalagay ko na lang din yung link. Pedal ko is Racework. Shopee lang din. Then, itong ating saddle. Ito talaga yung pinakamahalaga sa lahat because ito yung upuan mo pag nasa ride ka. So, SMP TRK. Yeah, ano pa ba? Yes. Tapos, meron lang ako ditong mga mount. So, ito yung ginagamit ko for whenever I ride, I use Inzristi mount here. So, pwede ka na maglagay dito ng cyclocomputer tsaka ng Inzristi X5 and you can sync it while you're riding. And yan, meron akong bags dito, pack gear for bike packing. And yun. So, ngayon, nandito tayo sa Mount Balagbag at wala pa pala kami doon. We're on our way to Mount Balagbag and I'm gonna try to test this latest bike and I hope we can make it. Yeah, I'm gonna test it. Kung ano ba yung difference sa steel. At kung ano difference ng titanium sa steel, kung may pinagkaiba yung riding style, we're gonna find out.
I forgot to mention about the wheelset that I'm using. This is WTB KOM Tough 35, so it's kind of wide rim. And for the tires, I'm using Maxxis Icon. I'm also using pillar spokes here with brass nipple, and my frame can handle until 2.6 wheels. My frame is built with external cabling, so if you want to do it internal cabling, you will just add an additional payment for it.
Oh, tungo. Okay lang. Ano yan?
Okay lang yung bato. Oh my God!
May gas-gas?
Fuck!
Hindi naman.
Yung bato, yung bato.
Gas-gas?
Oo, day!
Oh my gosh! Hulo, ang laki! Bike tayo ngayon. Yan, I don't know. First time ko lalampas dito. Puntang Balagbaga dati. Hindi ko alam kung lalampas ba kami. Wow. Oh. I think medyo mataas pa yung tire pressure ko.
I tested my newly built titanium bike to trail here in Rizal, and I can see that I can really feel that it's smoother compared to my steel bike, but I cannot distinguish the difference, but it feels like it dampens the vibrations more than my Surly bike. Maybe because I already have a suspension right now, which I haven't had before. It's stiff enough for performance but still offers comfort for long distance or rough trail rides. One of the reasons why I upgraded to a titanium frame is because it's lighter than steel. Comes in durability, it's extremely corrosion resistant, doesn't rust even if scratched. And yeah, since it's gonna be rainy days in the upcoming days, this is perfect because I didn't have to worry about it getting rusty since titanium doesn't rust. But the problem is this kind of frame is kind of expensive compared to a steel bike, and it's not repairable. Something happened to it, and it requires specialized welding, not like steel, which is DIY friendly. The question is how much it cost me for this kind of frame. Around 85,000 for semi-internal cabling frame, and if you wanted to make it full internal cabling, it will cost you 95,000. And I have printed name on the head tube, so it's additional 8,000 pesos. It already includes 30 months warranty. So yeah, the total cost of this frame is 93,000 pesos, and it will take 60 more days or less if you want to have your customized frame. So you can just message 7091. I'm gonna put the link in the description below if you're interested to purchase this kind of frame with your own geometry. This ends my review of this latest titanium bike. I haven't named him yet. So feel free to comment below, and I'm so excited for what's in store for me this year. I don't know yet where I'm gonna have some epic ride with this latest bike. So yeah, if you have rides, maybe invite me.